Hey guys, so today I wanted to share 5 products that I've really been loving lately, and they're things that I have repurchased. It is summertime, so some of them are a little geared towards that, but some of them are not. They're just year-round and just things I've been loving. Also, I don't know if I should do something to my hair. I kind of like that it's like silvery and grown out because most of the color of the stuff that I've done recently has left, but I am debating putting pink in again, so let me know what you think. Okay, so my number 1 is the Bioderma, so I'm almost done. So this is Bioderma Atoderm. It is a hydrating shower oil, and this one is specifically for very dry to irritated sensitive skin. It works on body, face, and hands. So it's supposed to be like 24-hour hydration. So I have been loving this. So this thing, so it's just me using this, but this lasts 6 months for me. So if you look at the price of it, I mean, you can see the size, it's like massive, but if you look at the price of it, you might be like, that's a bit much for, you know, shower gel or whatever. But it's actually awesome because that lasts 6 months. So that is amazing. That's great. And I just use a couple pumps in my shower thing. I should show you, it's like a towel. I don't know. I'll leave that below if you're interested. But anyways, I really love this stuff. I think it's great. It doesn't suds up as much as typical soap, but it works well on all of the areas of my body. I've got like some oilier spots as I'm getting older, and then a lot of spots that are just sort of dry or sensitive, and I just feel like it does a great job, and my skin looks moisturized and it feels good, and so I really like it. Number 2 is Bioderma as well. This is not sponsored or anything like that, and I'll have Amazon links below, but wherever you want to get this, you can get this. So this is the H2O Micellar water. So I use this with these soft fiber, what are these? Silken wipes. Anyways, I use this to remove my makeup, and I feel like it does a really great job. It doesn't irritate my skin, and again, this is, you know, not the cheapest thing out there, but it lasts me, I'd say, 3 to 4 months. Just use it with a couple of these each evening, take off all my makeup, and I feel like it doesn't irritate my skin. It's not problematic in any way, and I feel like it's also supposed to be good for our skin. These two are like greatly rated on that Yucca app, which is supposed to be like their healthy and safe products that like don't contain anything shady, which is so silly that that's something we even have to think about, but it is. So I'll take this as a win. Colorescience. So you've heard me talk about these, I'm sure. I have multiple. I know I have 2. Oh, here's another one. Okay, so they come in light, medium, or deep, I want to say. So I have some light and some medium. But this is the Sun Forgettable Total Protection Face Shield Flex with SPF 50. So this is kind of like a BB cream. So high SPF, which is great. Again, it comes in fair, medium, or deep, or light, medium, or deep. I don't know, whatever. This one, I usually mix the light and medium for my skin, more light than anything else. This one is SPF, and again, since it's a BB cream, it's like a light to medium coverage. But then they have the Tint Soleil, which is the whipped foundation, which has SPF 30. And this I mix the light and the medium as well. Almost out of the light, I clearly use that more. And I also sometimes will mix various products, but the SPF is great. I feel like it's been really good for my skin. Mostly, obviously I'm older, so I don't really have like a lot of oiliness, but I feel like it does a good job of like mattifying my skin, and I take it down a little bit onto the neck, but I feel like the light and medium mix does do a pretty good job of like matching with your skin tone. And yeah, I enjoy it. I think it works well, and it's obviously, I mean, it's great for any time, but particularly in the summer, sometimes I don't always wear like a hat or, you know, sunscreen when I'm doing everything, so it's nice to know that like my face at least has a little bit of coverage. Is the Sephora bronzer. So I love this. So again, this is rated well on the Yucca app, which is awesome. It's a matte bronzer, and I also just think, in addition to being affordable, and this one is 01, Golden Gateway. Sorry, reading it upside down. Not that good of a reader upside down. So I think that the color is great, and it's very like neutral, almost cool toned. So I feel like it looks great as far as being like a contour slash a bronzer, but since it's not, since it's got such a nice tone, I feel like it can also really be used as an eyeshadow as well. And I feel like it just looks very natural, and I feel like that's very in with like current makeup trends right now, are not to like the 2016 where we were like doing these amazingly elaborate eyeshadows, which I love and I miss. But anyways, this really goes with what everyone's doing now. It does have a relatively strong scent. So when you go to Sephora, I would definitely give it a sniff and see if this is something you're okay with. I don't notice it. Again, I use it as like an eyeshadow and a bronzer. So I only notice it when I'm applying it. I feel like I don't smell it any other time. But I know some people are weird about strong scents. So I just wanted to like put that out there in case that's something you might be concerned about. And I don't know, I'll try to find a picture of myself wearing this, but so I have, this one is in green. I'll put a picture in. So I have green and I have the white, which isn't actually white, it's like an off-white, and then I have black. And this is a hoodie. It's got like that fun little finger thing. Anyways, this is super lightweight and it is SPF. So, and it has, okay, so it's a zip-up hoodie. And it has SPF, and I feel like this is another, and I full on wear it like this because I don't care. Who am I trying to impress? As I have a YouTube channel, whatever. Anyways, but I wear this and I zip it up and I just think it's so great. I have short hair, so I feel like the back of my neck is like more available for sunburn. Okay, I think my children might be screaming at each other. The joy of editing, anyways. Okay, so I love these. So they're lightweight. I feel like they are great if you are doing or going somewhere outside. You think you might be in direct sunlight. It's not going to be like, I mean, if it's like 90 or above, I just feel like wearing this stuff can be really like exhausting, and maybe, you know, you're going to sweat a little bit more. But the fabric is very like moisture wicking and stuff like that, but it's still hotter than not wearing anything. But I just think it's great. I have it in 3 colors. They also have a swimsuit cover-up. So I got one this year, a swimsuit cover-up that I thought the same thing, except it's like a skirt length. With the hood. I just think this is so great. So I go for walks a lot with my girls. I find that something that like is kind of calming for me because I get very anxious, and my girls enjoy it. And my oldest has autism, so I do a lot of like, just like narrating life, because that's not weird. So the whole neighborhood knows that. Anyways, so I'll be like, okay, and look at this beautiful tree, and look at that squirrel, and wow, that flower is really red. Whatever. We do lots of walks. They take forever. We move so slow because it's a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old and me. But anyways, so I don't have to put on sunscreen. I don't have to, I can just put this on and I'm good to go. I can walk around the block. All the sensitive aspects are, you know, and I wear sneakers so the top of my feet aren't getting like sandals, you know, and I can take a walk and I'm like SPF covered. And again, as long as it's not a bajillion degrees outside, having an extra layer is like not really problematic. But I really like these. Again, I have 3 of them, just the hoodies, and then I also have the one that is a swimsuit cover up, which I think is great too. So anyways, yeah, I just thought they were great products. I feel like they're, you know, good value and they're high quality, things that I've obviously repurchased multiple times. They have good lasting power, and I just thought it's kind of like relevant for the season, and maybe you might have a need in one of these areas, and maybe this can help you. So that is it. If you have any questions or anything like that, please let me know. Any suggestions for videos, particularly hair, because that's my weakness. Oh, and if you're not watching Sullivan's Crossing to get your Chad Michael Murray dosage, you totally should be. All right, that is it for today. Thank you guys.